Class, your new topic is division with fraction. So class, before I start the division of fraction, I just recall you what is fraction. Fraction means class, if you have a box and you divide this in two equal parts, then each part shows by the fraction, and this is your numerator and this is your denominator. So your numerator shows the whole object. The whole object is 1 and you divide this in two equal parts. So your denominator shows how many parts are there in one object, that is 1 by 2. And each part shows by 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. If I am talking about class this, then in this time the whole object is 1 and each part shows 1 by 4. So it means if you have a whole object 1, then you divide this by 4 equal parts, then each part shows 1 by 4. So the meaning of this denominator is how many equal parts are there. How many equal parts are there. So 4 equal parts and each part shows by this fraction. Now I want to show this figures and understand this. It's very important. Suppose you have this picture. So definitely each part shows by 1 by 2. Here also 1 by 2, 1 by 2. This is also 1 by 2, 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 1 by 2. All are 1 by 2. It means each and every part is 1 by 2. So if you want to divide the object, how many objects are here? One object. How many objects are here? 2. Here 3, here 4. If you want to divide this by your fractional part, it means by one part. If you divide this whole object by your 1 by 2, 1 by 2 means class by this part, then the answer is 2. So if I am talking about this, in this time you have a 2 object, 1 and 2 object, 1 object and 2 object, that is 2, and divide this by this part, then you have a 4 equal parts. It means the whole object divide by the one part, then how many parts you have? And you all know there are 2 equal parts, 1 and 2. Here if you divide your whole object by your one part, then you can find the number of parts. So 2 divided by 1 by 2, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts. That is first part, second part, third part and fourth part. You can see class in this time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 parts you have, because you divide your whole object with one fraction or one part of the total object. Again 4 bodies are there, 4 objects, divide by one small part and you can find the number of total parts. So because of this representation, what do you understand by this class? You all know that all parts are equal. So you divide your whole object by smallest part or one part of your object, then you can find the number of parts. Here again you have a 1/4. In this time there is 1 by 4. All are 1 by 4. I told you all are 1 by 4. So you have a 1 object in this time, 2 object, 3 object, 4 object, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you divide these by 1 by 4 again, then you can find the number of equal parts. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 total object, divide by 1 by 4. Then you can find the number of total parts of these object. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, 16. Now class in 4.6, if I am taking the example of this, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 object, and you all know each object divide in 2 equal parts. That means each part is shows by 1 by 2. So if you divide this by one of your part, if you divide your total object by one of your part, then you can find the number of equal parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In this time class you have a 2 object and each object divide in 6 equal parts, 1 2 3 4 5 6. What is the meaning of that? Each part shows 1 upon 6. Yes or no? Here also each part shows 1 upon 6. So if I divide this by one of the part, like 1 upon 6, so how many parts you will get? That is 6 plus 6, 12. If I am talking about this, 3, 1 2 3, and there are 4 equal parts, it means your fractional part is 1 by 4. So if you divide this by 1 by 4, then your answer is 12. Class, in second question you can see 4 divide 1 by 4, that is 16. You have a 4 object and you divide your object like that each part shows 1 upon 4th part. So this is 1 upon 4th, all objects have a 1 upon 4th part. So if I am talking about 1 by 3, so divide all the parts or all the objects in 1 upon 3 parts. So these are your 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3. It means this is the indication of 1 upon 3. So class, tell me 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3. So all contain 1 upon 3. So how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3. Each contain 3 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means 3 8 ja 24. So each contain 3 parts. So what is the answer? 24. If I am talking about 6 divided by 1 by 2, the meaning is divide your objects in 2 equal parts. And now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is how you solve your division. Class, your new topic is division of fraction in number line. So you all know number line. This is your number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the number line. So how you put your fraction in number line? For that, understand, if I am talking about 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, these all are proper fraction. So in proper fraction class, it's very important your number or your fraction all the time lie between this 0 and 1. It means this is your 0 and this is your 1. I am talking about 1 by 2. What is the meaning of that? You have a one object. It means 0 to 1 means you have a one object and you divide this in 2 equal parts. So divide this in 2 equal parts class. So 2 equal parts are here. So from here to here, this is your 1 by 2, and from here to here, this is also your 1 by 2. If I am talking about 1 by 3, 0 to 1, and you divide this in 3 equal parts. So this is your first part, this is your second, and this is third part. So from here to here, first part, second part, and third part. So each part shows by 1 by 3. If I am talking about 1 by 4, now you can easily understand. Again, it's between 0 and 1, and you divide this in 4 equal parts, because in denominator there is 4 and it shows the number of equal parts 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and each part shows your 1 by 4. Like same 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 10, 1 by 100, you can put in the number line.